Good morning, fellow patriots. The conservative patriot here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Hopefully spending time with your loved ones, your families, and all that. Well, I just came across a very disturbing video. I'm actually going to link it in the description box below so you guys can watch for yourself. Now, I think it's from Turning Point USA. Or I'll have to go back and look at it. What the channel is, but I'm gonna leave that in the description box below. What you're about to see in that video is very disturbing. They're starting to do their draconian orders again. Well, guys, it's been past time. It's been past time to rise up, and now's definitely the time to start doing it. Start talking with people in your local communities. Find out how they feel. Do they feel the same way you do? I'm sure you'll find a lot of people right now. Because what Potato Head just did some days ago was he just declared war on us Trump supporters. Basically, if you don't get the Jabberwocky, he also said his patience is wearing thin. Well, Sleepy Joe, so is our patience. Our patience is running really thin with you. That's the truth. So you want to threaten the Jabberwocky? Big mistake. It's time to peacefully start coming out of our houses and start doing. I mean, we need to start doing it right now because the New World Order, it's coming to our shore, and it's coming fast. If we don't just do something now, we risk losing this country forever. That's a fact. Day by day, we're seeing what they're doing. Which I know, most of it is a distraction. Yeah, that I do get. But day by day, piece by piece, they're taking our freedoms away. So the question is, are you going to stand for that? Or are you going to stand up for your country, the future of your children? Look at what they're doing to the children when they're making them wear these face diapers in school for 6.5 hours a day. Why would anybody want to torture their children that way? God said, God didn't make us to put a muzzle on our face. Okay? That's Satan. In fact, God despises those who are fearful. He despises them. It's time to come out of our houses. We gotta do something. We gotta do something now. Because if we don't, we stay complicit in this coup d'etat, the overthrow of our country, we risk losing it forever. Do you understand what I'm telling you? We risk losing everything that our forefathers fought for 250 some odd years ago. It's time to draw that line in the sand and say, no more. You're not going to tell us what to do no more. We, the people, are the rulers of this land. We outnumber these people. We need the like Fairy, like my comment there on our about post. But take this video that I'm about to share with you seriously. Like I said, I'm not really sure if it's in Washington State or Washington D.C. I can't confirm that. It just says Washington. It make more logical sense to say which state it's from, but whatever. It's all good. But I want you to watch that video of this maskless mother just going in to buy groceries, and then you got these draconian cops fining her for not wearing the face diaper. They're starting it up again, people. This is not going to stop. It's not going to stop until we say it stops. That's the simple reality. You have no choice but to fight. Peacefully, of course. I'm not calling for violence, but it's time to come out of your houses. It's time to start getting start talking with people in your communities, your towns, your cities, your state. No, I'm not saying you should go to Washington. No, don't do that. Because I've been, somebody in my last live said it's a trap. It's a setup. So I tend to believe that. I mean, with the left these days, I wouldn't be surprised. So do it within your own individual states. And it's time to get out there and start making some noise. We've been complacent for too long. No more. It's time to draw that line in the sand and say, we're done with this. We're not going to be told what to do anymore. They work for us. So, they're using these intimidation tactics to scare you. That's what it is. Don't be afraid. Be fearless. Put on the full armor of God. Oh, itchy eye. Put on the full armor of God. Pray to God. Ask Him what He thinks you should do. I'll tell you right now, God is telling us to rise up against this evil. Right now. Not later, not a week from now, right now. He's telling us to do it now. The longer we sit here, the more they're going to keep taking and taking and taking until there's nothing left to take. It's time to draw that line in the sand. Draw it. So, I want you to watch that video and take it seriously, because this is coming to a town, city near you. Just look at what's going on in Australia. They got way worse than us. I was actually in Prepper Tribes live stream 2 or 3 days ago, and there's this nice, amazing lady from Australia warning us. Don't give up. Go out there. And she said, the most important thing, don't let them take your guns. She said, don't do it. And I agree with her. She's warning us. She's from Australia, and she's warning us Americans. Well, exactly what they're doing over there is exactly what they want to bring over here. That's a fact. It's like we're living in Nazi Germany all over again. You know what they say? History has a way to repeat itself. It's time to start taking action. Start talking with people, see how they feel. I'm sure there's a lot of peed off people right now. Talk with them. This is not a Democrat or an independent or a Republican issue anymore. It's not. This is about the future of our country. It's at stake right now. So I'm gonna leave that video, and you tell me what, and that should be your line in the sand. The more we just sit here and sit by and let this happen, the more they're gonna get away with. The favorite sayings are going like this. When the people fear the government, there's tyranny. When the government fears the people, there's freedom. That's when we need to start striking fear in these corrupt people. Start striking fear in them. It's got to come to the point where they're not going to be able to go outside anymore. That's what needs to happen. But don't, in any circumstances, attack anyone. No. We're already seeing it happen in Canada, where people going to his events that he's scheduled to have, and they're running them out of town. And it's good to see that patriots are starting to do that every time Potato Head goes out there. That's good. That's a good start. We see it in New Jersey and all other places. It needs to happen more. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Those are the words of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If you believeth in him with all your heart and mind and soul, and pray to the Father every day, we will win. God never loses. Understand that. God never loses. He always wins. And we the people that are the supreme rulers of this land, will win. Because we have God on our side, and we have faith. That's the most important thing, is we need to keep our faith strong. Strong in the Lord. Like I said in the last video, don't let your heart be discouraged. Don't let them win. They want you to quit. They want you to submit to their tyranny. That's what you say, absolutely not. You throw your fist down and say, no, you're not going to tell us what to do anymore. It's up to us, we the people, to save this country. And together, we will save America. It's go time. It's time to wipe our gloves off, take our gloves off, and get to work. Peacefully, and patriotically, of course. We can't let our forefathers down. They dealt with the same tyranny back then. We're dealing with the same thing right now. So I'm asking to all you fellow Americans out there, are you willing to stand up and rise? Are you willing to fight for your children's future? Are you sick and tired of what's going on right now? I'm asking you, fellow Americans out there. Are you sick and tired of this regime threatening you? It's time to take action. It's time to kick these commies. He just declared war on 80 million Trump supporters. Let that sink in. He just threatened 80 million that voted for President Trump. Do you understand that? It's time to take action. It's time to take back what they've been stealing from us for decades. It's time to take it back right now. Peacefully, of course. Put on the full armor of God. Stop being complacent. It's time to get out of our houses and start getting to work. And figure out what we can do to defeat this evil. That's out in the open. It's right in front of our faces. This evil. We will crush it. God wins in the end. For God is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. It's time to fight for our country. So what do you say? Are you tired of them telling you what to do? Are you going to draw that line in the sand and say, we're not going to do this anymore? Or you got to let them continue to get away with it like they've been doing it for decades? We're dealing with the most evil, corrupt people on earth. But we will crush. We will crush them. We will win. Anyway, guys, definitely watch that video. If you like what I have to say, like, share, comment, subscribe. Share this out. Share this message out with the other patriots out there. It's time to stay in the fight. It's time to stop being afraid. It's time to start doing. Time for talk is over. It's time to take action. We have to put on the full armor of God. Be fearless. For God is with you. He's with all of us. He will guide us through this. He always will. God would never leave or forsake you. He will never abandon us, his godly children. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. God bless all of you. God bless the dude like the president, Mr. T. And God bless America. Stay in the fight, patriots. It's there! Let's go time. Let's go. Get to work. Later.